Records at that
stop playing
time
it.
had two sides.
Yeah.
Why Don't You Believe Me was on the A side.
Right.
On the B side was Purple Shades.
Right.
And Purple Shades also got into the top 20.
That's right. It did.
And then the next record came out. And I remember hearing that. It sounded like this. There was a choir of angels all around, and they were singing. And
You heard. Bum, bum, bum. Who's kissing him now?
keep it going for a minute.
Do you think he's blue? Did he say we're through?
Oh, you're too much. I
Has he
won't.
found someone new?
But it was a special sound of
Yeah.
Joni James. And everybody used to say, how does Joni James, is it a gimmick? Does Joni James become Joni James and that voice comes out? But it was all, and you are so natural and really like, you've
just
never
natural.
you've never been starstruck. You've never been an ego, exit God out. You've never been a real, you've always been real, the real deal.
Well, you know why?
Why?
I thought I was terrific to start. So when they said, she's terrific, I said, of course.
Of course. Didn't I?
I didn't know. I could have been a rag picker, but I was terrific.
You were
Love
always.
me.
You
I
always.
was a good person.
You
I
are.
love people.
You are. We'll
And
get
they
into
love
that.
me back. I don't think there's any problem.
But the story, for example,
But
just
did
a
that
few
sound-
minutes
did
ago.
that sound too conceited?
No, I think that sounded just like you, because you're a hot ticket too. You're a hoot, and you've got great spirit. But just a quick story about this bracelet. Someone sent it to her because the profound effect that this kind of music has on people, just listening, that you never know about. But the story of the bracelet, Joni
Well,
James.
this came from a young lady, Pat Fotopoulos, her name is, and she has a place called Hot Dog Johnny's in Belvedere, Pennsylvania. It's still there. And she's grown up to be a great lady with the stock market.
No
She got
kidding.
me interested with the stocks. I said, "What? Me? I don't know that." But her father opened a hot dog stand, and it's grown to be some hot dog stand.
Honest to goodness, but what?
She
Why?
got rich from hot dogs.
Why did she
Anyway,
give you the
she gave
bracelet?
me this bracelet, and I said, "Oh, this is beautiful. I can't accept it. This is too valuable." She said, "Please, what do you mean you're not?" I said, my goodness." She said, "You have to. Isn't my life worth it?" And
What does she mean by that?
"Your life worth?" She said, "Yes. I have to tell you that when my husband was killed in a terrible accident, and they came to tell me in the doorway that he'd been decapitated, that was really a shock." I said, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." She said, "If I didn't have your music and your tapes to keep me going, I wouldn't be here today. So you have to take this. You have to,
And that's
because my life is worth it." I said, "Well, your life, okay, there it is." So I wear it a lot.
a wonderful, wonderful.
And a lot of other
meaningful-
stories that are really stunning, from servicemen, people overseas on hospital ships. One fella was dying of AIDS, and his father called me, and he said, "I have to thank you." And he said, "We have your tape running night and day." And I said, "Oh, you must get so tired of it."
They never did.
And they said, "Oh, no, he doesn't need the morphine now." I said,
Oh, my
"I'm
God.
replacing morphine."
There is something about that. There is something
And he
about.
wants it played at his funeral, and we're going to do that, he said. And he
There's so
died
much
with it.
about music, and so much about
I was
your
stunned.
particular sound that is. It's medication. It is therapy. It is. We have a book out by a doctor who does heart transplants called Healing from the Heart. His Dr.
Oh.
Mehmet Oz, and he does the most heart transplants of anybody that I've ever known. And he believes that music is therapeutic.
It is.